Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Wembanyama against White. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Wembanyama. Off on the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Nigga!
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you. Your feet's down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Spurs. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. You got Keldon Johnson. Also Devin Vassell out there. Wembanyama is out there with Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. And for Chicago, Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the pace of the games today, Steve, the emphasis on shooting seems like it would have fit your game very well.
It's much more wide open offensively, Kevin. I would have loved that to have operated in a little more space. Buckets.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. White against Jones. Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Jones against White. And there's the pass to Caruso. Pulls up on the wing. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by San Antonio. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And the layup falls.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vassell kicks to Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
They get it back, and Vucevic kicks to Caruso. White against Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Wembanyama. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Keldon Johnson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan.
Coming off the pick, DeRozan commands a lot of attention. That creates room to hit the roller.
Wembanyama looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's White following the bucket by the Spurs. Caruso, a screen on Jones. Caruso with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Caruso, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes it to Branham. Back to Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
San Antonio leading by 10. There's the drive. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
DeRozan, a screen on Johnson. Williams passes to DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Chicago calls timeout. For the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Jones against White. Drummond sets the screen for White. Into the lane, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Agile drive from Kobe White, able to make any adjustment needed to beat the D.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket. Wembanyama has got 10 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Drummond, a screen. Down low. And he lays it straight in.
Andre Drummond absorbs a ton of hits, has the strength to finish through contact.
San Antonio leading by 13. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
One of the toughest wings in the league. DeMar DeRozan is never intimidated inside.
Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Drummond in the post. Wembanyama on him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Here's Branham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Johnson outside. And the pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Over Drummond. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bulls trail by 9. White the pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Johnson with a screen on DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Dosunmu. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
San Antonio leading by 7. Now here's Jones. 8 points for him. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Branham. Johnson surveying the floor. There's 18 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when Keldon is given the opportunity, he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
At the line for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
He doesn't get the second in.
San Antonio foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
One of the league's most lovable players, Alex Caruso's hard-nosed defense and impressive vertical really endear him to fans.
Here's Wembanyama for three. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Backcourt pair for them is Caruso and Dosunmu. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vuce knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Osman. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Terry. Over Collins. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Terry. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Sohan, defended by Caruso. Back to Graham. Pass to Osman. Shoots a fader. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Picked by Vucevic. And stolen by Graham. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here is Dosunmu. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a 1 step forward, 1 step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Well, the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West. But with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference. But everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama. Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Branham, the pass to Jones. Here's Branham, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
DeRozan with it. Out-guarded by Wembanyama. DeRozan against Wembanyama. He gets that one. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
High effort by DeRozan, having to work his way through contact.
Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Vucevic, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. From 13. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's tipped. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Collins. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan dishes to Carter, and the shot is good. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Bulls with some changes. Terry's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Jetty Osman. Jones. And that's an air ball. Not even close. To the wing on the left. Vassell with it. 17 points in his last outing. Collins in the post. Vucevic defending. Shot by Collins, no good.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Just 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Carter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Branham. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Vucevic is screen on Jones. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Carter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And you look at how Keldon Johnson has evolved. He is now a prime-time scorer.
One big difference these days, he gets himself to the free throw line. He's not just settling, he's attacking.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Collins.
What I like about Keldon Johnson, he doesn't settle. Most of his shots come from inside the line.
Jones against Carter. Pass to Caruso. Carter kicks to Caruso. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. The pass to Wembanyama. Over Taylor. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Dosumu. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Wembanyama. He scored that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Terry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. For Chicago, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jones. He's got 8. Pass to Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The shot, no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Spurs lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're a little bit on the slide. We thought that they'd be on their way up at this point. This is when you have to show your true character if they don't want it to be a lost season.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're putting themselves in a really good position, limiting turnovers, making the most of each possession.
That's a stat that can be overlooked, but so critical to winning ball games.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the 2. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Chicago on defense, trailing by 5.
I like how Vooch uses his size on defense, creating some strong coverage.
White the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Vassell. The second effort. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 5 points so far. And San Antonio shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Spurs lead by 4.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
White looking around. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Bulls with some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Taylor subbed in for Williams. Shot clock at 6. And White kicks to Caruso. That one good for 2. He's got 5.
The awareness of Alex Caruso showing right there.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the basket by Jones.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. DeRozan's shot is good.
Smarter, not harder. Alex Caruso calls for the pick and roll and gets his team a shot.
Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
White the pass to DeRozan. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. This is it to Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Spurs passing it around. Branham, good.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Bulls trail by 7. Hey, Smitty, Malachi Branham isn't the most famous alum from his own high school. In fact, he's not even the most famous NBA player from his high school.
Well, Kevin, when you go to the same high school as LeBron James, that's going to be the case. Talk about impressive alumni. Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Vassell. Misses off the left iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Count that one.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And stolen by White. Here's Caruso. The rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Connects on the foul line jumper. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
A floater. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Vassell. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Showing off his accuracy. Vassell putting up a smooth shot from the arc.
Here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Here he goes. And Drummond throws it down.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Spurs leading by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. No good with the triple. Bulls have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. That one goes in.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Branham, the pass to Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Taylor with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Drummond. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, the bottom section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at White, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Driving inside. And it's Sohan missing. Bulls trail by 4. Shot from the wing. The pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now here's Dosunmu. Graham defending. Clock at 4. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Great focus. Vucevic with tunnel vision on the bucket.
Here's Osman. Still scoreless. Right side, Collins. That one falls.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Terry. And the shot goes down. Terry's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Osman. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Collins, a screen on Williams. Here's Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. He could go. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Carter. And it's Terry in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Now here's Graham. Wembanyama, a screen on Terry. Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 3. And here is Dosunmu. Williams a screen on Graham. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams to the inside. Count that one. Williams has got his first basket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Back to Osman. Graham with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Terry. Passes it to Dosunmu. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Collins grabs the miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Wembanyama. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And now a 5-point Spurs lead. And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. Pulls up, high post. Rebound, San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Graham, guarded close. Fires for 3. He goes up again. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 12 points here in the second half. Chicago calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Terry. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Carter. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's Sohan missing. Bulls trail by 5. Vucevic, a screen on Graham. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find. Drummond with the savage throwdown.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wembanyama against Vucevic. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Graham with the ball. Collins, a screen on Vucevic. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Vassell, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. And DeRozan. Here we go. Good D by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell finds Jones. Wembanyama against Vucevic. Wembanyama, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
The defense had no choice but to foul Caruso. This is the pressure he puts on teams.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Johnson penetrating. Good D by Drummond. Chicago trailing here. Chicago calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
It's time for Eastern.
Vassell against DeRozan. Shot clock at 5 to take the lead. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jones, the pass to Branham. Now Johnson. Here's the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Vassell with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. There's the pass to Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Now here's White. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. DeRozan trying to get open, and it's Vucevic missing. Pass to Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Vassell against White. Here's Vucevic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Spurs leading by 3. Jones dishes to Johnson.
His confidence is at an all-time high. Keldon Johnson, bucket.
White. Here's Vucevic. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
The speed and agility of Trey Jones is flat out impressive. And it needs to be, because that's how he gets the better of larger opponents.
And it's DeRozan missing. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Wembanyama against White. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Wembanyama. Off on the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. Playing with a lot of confidence, Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama finds Johnson. To the paint. Got it!
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Chicago with the ball. Now White. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Driving the lane. It's good!
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth team.
Here's Johnson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.